Okay, sorry about that. I guess I lied. I did have to get the phone. Alright. Let's see. So the quizzes and exams are not weighted. They're just worth a lot more points. That is subject to change. I might be experimenting with weighted grades later on in the year, so stay tuned for that. All homework assignments are due at the beginning of class on the due date. That's, again, just don't get behind. Just turn in your homework. I'm going to try not to let you get bogged down with these assignments. So I'll do my part and you do yours. You will receive one get out of jail free card. You know what, let's skip over that because it's not going to apply to us right now. You will get them when you come to school. But I'm not going to do that right now because it's so important that you do all of the assignments right now. Extra credit. Let's see. I reserve the right to refuse extra credit. Liste de tâches pour extra crédit. That's something that you'll get a copy of when you get to school. Again, we're not going to do that right now. It's just too complicated. Other opportunities for extra credit will be posted on a board near the door, as well as on my website. There's an extra credit tab. We're not going to do extra credit right now. Don't ask until we get to school, because I've got enough to deal with, and I'm sure you do too. Attendance and makeup. Let's see. This is mostly stuff that has to do with when you're in class. We'll go over all this again when you're in school, because there's stuff that, you know, applies to classroom rules. Behavior, respect, consequences, cell phones, let's see, MP3 players, food and drink. Okay, again, all that applies to you actually being in the classroom with me, so we'll go over it later. Cheating. This is going to be big with us over the summer because I don't have any opportunity to have you do assignments in the classroom with me or to supervise you or to help you out. So, well, I mean, I'll absolutely help you out if you can get me on email. But there's a component of me looking over your shoulder that's missing. And I'm a teacher, it's my job to look over your shoulder, so don't feel oppressed by that. But cheating, do your own work. Cheating is not tolerated and consequences are given on a case-by-case basis. What usually happens is I make you redo it. Once in a while, if you're a repeat offender, if you do it more than twice, I'll start just giving you zeros and not giving you the chance to redo it or defend yourself, because I have had repeat offenders. Cheating may include copying another student's work, using unauthorized cheat sheets, writing on your hand. This all applies to in-class stuff. Having notes during quiz or exam, texting answers to one another, seeing the test in advance, photographing the test, etc. Let's see. The thing that occurs most often for me with cheating, and for all foreign language teachers, I believe, is using online translators. Okay? That is absolutely forbidden. In French 1, in French 1 you shouldn't need to. You shouldn't need to no matter what level you're in. But what I find is that in French 1, you aren't familiar enough with the language to know how complicated what you want to do actually is. So if I give you a writing prompt and you put it into a translator, chances are the translator is going to translate it in a way that's way too advanced for you, and I will know. I have caught lots and lots of kids using translators when they cannot explain to me how they got their answer and they cannot justify it using the approved resources. I know. So, for fear of getting caught, don't cheat. There's another good reason why you shouldn't cheat, and that is you are here to learn French. You're participating in this to learn French. If you cheat, if you call your friend and get all the answers, if you use an online translator, if you do anything else that makes it not fair, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not learning what you should be learning in order to succeed in this language. you're actually doing yourself a grave disservice. So, for ethical reasons, you shouldn't do it, and for practical reasons, you shouldn't do it. It's useless to cheat. Okay? If you make a mistake on your assignments, you get feedback. You find out what you did wrong, and you don't do it again next time. If you cheat, then you don't get that. So, you guys are honor students. You know all of this, but it still bears saying. So on that topic, the only approved website for looking up words is www.wordreference.com. Use the dictionary function only. If you cannot justify your work by using word reference, because we'll pull it up and I'll say, how did you get this answer? If you can't justify it, I'll assume you've cheated. Let's see. Privileges. This all applies to being in the classroom. Availability. It says I'm quite understanding if you speak to me about an assignment before it's due, particularly if there are technical difficulties. I mean, if you say, oh, my computer crashed at 11 o'clock, you know, an hour before it's due, I'm not going to have a lot of sympathy for you. Do your assignment in advance. That way, you know, you have, you know, a good 48 hours before it's due for me to tell you what to do instead or what to do next or whatever. So be on top of things and communicate with me. For the love of God, please communicate with me. Okay, that's the most important thing to dealing with me. I can't read your mind. And, well, that's just it. I can't read your mind, you can't read mine. So we need to be in communication constantly, and we need to be respectful of each other. If you want extra help, please don't hesitate to email me. I'm not planning on giving you a personal phone number where you can reach me, but my voicemail is right there at the top. I'll start checking it soon. Email is by far the most efficient way to get in touch with me. I've already said that. Please tell your parents the same thing. Not that I'm saying you can't leave me a voicemail. I'm just saying if you don't want to have to wait too long for a response, email is the best way. I'm also going to say I have a 2-month-old baby. He was just born in March, and he keeps me pretty busy. So please just be patient with me. My email turnaround time might not be as quick as you might like. Just be patient. Okay, so I think that's it. Most of my videos are not going to be this wordy. I'm really going to try and cut them down. In fact, I might make another one tonight just to sort of streamline it. But what I would like you to do, this is your homework. Instead, we're not going to learn any French right now. But what I'd like you to do is go to my website, the lefrancais.weebly.com website, and you'll see a tab up on the left-hand side, that has all the different classes, and you'll see Le Français 1 French 1 Honors blog. Go there, and what I would like you to do is put 2 things. Blog me 2 things. And you're writing in English, you don't know any French yet, so don't worry. 2 things. 1, why you're in this class, why you decided to take French, etc. Okay? And especially why you decided to take honors French. Alright? 2, I would like you to tell me some sort of stereotype that you've heard about the French or the French language. It could be that what you believe about the French and the French language is absolutely true. It could be that you're wrong. So, again, one of the reasons why I wanted to become a teacher was to help bridge those gaps between cultures. And if you have all these false conceptions about the French and that they're rude and they all smell or whatever, that's not helping. So let's just get those all out in the open. And what I will do is on Wednesday, early in the day, well, on Wednesday actually, probably early in the day on Thursday, I'll go through and give you some feedback on those. Like if you say, I've heard that all French people smell, I'll probably give feedback like, as many French people smell as Americans. Okay, it's not like you know, sneaky is in French blood or whatever. I'll give you some feedback. And then what you can do, and then what I'll have you do later on, is you make comments on the blog about what other people said and about what I said. So the only thing you have to worry about with the blog for right now is why you're in this class and why, and stereotypes. Okay, at least one stereotype. You can put in 5 or 10 if you want. Okay. The second thing, so the blog is your first assignment. The second assignment is to download the article off the website entitled Vive la similarité. And that means long live similarity. Okay? And your assignment will be, well, there's a worksheet with some questions that'll go with it attached. So answer those questions after you've read the article. Answer those questions on email, and email them to me. And actually, now that I think about it, you're not downloading the article, it's a link to the article online somewhere. So if you look at the website, all of this is laid out a lot more clearly for you. Sometimes I get rambling, I get a little loquacious. That means I talk too much. So just look on the website if you're confused. If you are still confused after that, please email me, and I will try and answer your questions as best I can. So this is how we're going to get started. We're going to learn a little bit about stereotypes and about the history of the American relationship with the French. So I think that is a very good place to start, and that's enough for now. Thank you for sticking with me. And probably on Thursday I'll post something about how I would like to verify from you that you have read the syllabus and that you understand everything on it, because I don't want to think that, I don't want you cheating and then telling me that you didn't know. So again, thank you for sticking with me on this, and I will see you on Thursday. Have a great day.